Whew, that was awesome. That was totally awesome. Oh. Hey guys, this is Gene Jensen. In this video, I want to tell you what a bite feels like. Not just what a bite feels like, but we're going to talk about the different types of bites that you can get. Just like that one that I just got. Look at that fish. Awesome. Pow. What does a bite feel like? Now, I'll give you an idea of how to, if you've never felt a bite or if you're confused and as you're fishing, you feel different things like grass or whatever, feel something on the bottom, you automatically think it's a bite. Well, here's an idea that I always tell people when they want to know what a basic bite feels like. Take your rod out in the yard or out in the field. Take a buddy. Give your buddy a pencil. All right, follow me now. This is what really happens. Make a cast with like a jig on or just a weight, something heavy on the end of your line, a ½ ounce or more, and let it lay in the grass. Go to a semi-slack line, which is your line is bowed but not slack, and then have your buddy go to the other end. Close your eyes and have him tap the line with a pencil. Is exactly what you need to do. And you will figure out what a basic bite feels like. You'll notice there's a difference between something like grass or something like a stick that you bump, that all you do is you feel the vibration through the line, but when a bass or a fish bites, you feel your rod go away from you, which is not normal. And so that's the basic bite. Now let's go over some of the more crazy or odd bites that you might get during the day. First of all, let's talk about the fish I just caught. I threw it into a thick patch of weeds. It fell down, and I jumped it and let it fall, jumped it and let it fall, and then jumped it again, and it didn't fall all the way to the bottom. I didn't feel the bite, but it just did not fall all the way to the bottom, and the line went slack, and I pulled up and I felt a little tension and I set the hook the rest of the way. So that's a bite that you get when you're flipping, or you're what I call vertical fishing, or you're flipping into cover and that bait is falling straight down. And the way I don't miss fish doing that is I pay attention to how long, and you don't have to count seconds, but how long that bait takes to get to the bottom. And if it's any different, you set the hook. Now, a lot of times the bass will bite as soon as it punches through the thick cover or through the mat. And then you know that it's a bass because it should have fallen further, and you set the hook. What I'm trying to get at is a bite feels different than anything else that you're used to. Go out, go fishing, drag it through some grass, feel what that grass feels like, and grass that's shallow that you can see. Drag it through some wood, bang that weight up against wood, bang it up against rocks or whatever, so you can get that feeling, and anything different is a bite. Another one, you're throwing a crankbait or a spinnerbait, some type of a moving bait, and you're bringing it along, and you feel that tension or that resistance from the bait, and all of a sudden you stop feeling it, okay? And you know there's nothing there for it to bump. You stop feeling it, immediately set the hook. That's a fish. Let me think of any more. A lot of people say that you don't hardly ever feel a bite on a jig. I'm here to tell you 99.9% of the time you feel that bite, and it's a big crash. I mean, literally, you're dragging that thing along, and all of a sudden you see your line go bloop and your rod tip go forward, crank down and set the hook. Man, what else? The biggest thing is just if it feels different, guys. It really is. And there's fish that'll hit it from the side, but you'll still feel that. A good sensitive rod. These 13 rods are sensitive, and there's a lot of other good rods in the market in the $70 to $120 range that will do you just fine. But biggest thing is concentrate. Get out there in the shallows and practice figuring out what everything feels like. So when you feel anything different than those, your mind automatically says bite, poop, and you set the hook and you bring the fish in. That's it, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, hit that little bell just so you get notifications that I put up a new video. But like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing. Introduce them to my channel. Let me help you teach them how to fish. More importantly, get out on the water, go and catch some fish, and have a great day. We'll see you.